What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin Vapor Addict here. I have another special little review for you guys. This is going to be all about the Pulse by Limitless. I was going to do this yesterday, but Chris Cornell died. Big influence in my life. So I just drank all day yesterday. Which was great. Anyway, Limitless and Plyrock get together and made this thing called the Pulse. And there's a few things that I want to show it to you guys. I do honestly like this thing. I've had it for a good while now, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks, almost a month, I think. And it's just, as far as hitting like a cigarette or anything like that, you kind of want a good puff out of one of these things. A lot of the pens, they don't deliver that. They have a lot of spit back. If you use nicotine or not, this kind of eliminates all of those things that you're missing from the others. And we'll go through that. It comes in a box like this. Looks nice. Pulse, Limitless, cool little thing on the back. On the back, it's caution, keep out of reach of children, pets, use electronic cigarettes, seek medical advice if you feel unwell. Blah, 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 blah. All that good shit on the back. Anyway, so you open it up. Comes, with this. Looks like a magnet. But I guess you just scan the QR code and it tells you exactly how to set it up. But if you don't know how to set it up out of the box, you're kind of a... Anyway, it does come with 2 pods. I lost one. I didn't really lose it. It's somewhere around here. I just haven't gone looking for it. But it also comes with these little caps that you can put on there, whenever you're not using it. That little red thing in there is another seal to open so you can refill the pods. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. That's what it comes with. Looks like, turns on and off. And whenever you click it, it can turn a different color. There's like, I think that was... There's purple, there's red, there's white, there's light green, dark green, like a cyan blue, which is kind of cool, dark blue, and then purple, and then red. I like keeping it on white. White's kind of cool. It looks kind of bluish, but I forgot how much fucking hard it was to get in here. So it's easier to just pop it out like that. Like I said, it does come with another one of these little jewel pods. Not jewel pods. Juice pods. Jewel pods are a totally different other thing. But they are refillable and they have like a little black cap. Both of them have 2 black caps on there. So there's the little port in there that, the 2 little connectors touch and just sits in there. And click it 5 times, turns off. 5 more times, turns back on, and you can puff it all you want. Now, I've puffed on this thing quite a bit, and I've used it a whole bunch since then, just because I knew I was going to make a video about it. And it has good vapor production. I really like the hits that come out of this. There's not, very little, if any, spit back from these guys. And it just delivers a good vape. Like if you want to be incognito, like I don't use nicotine in my stuff, so this is kind of useless. But I actually still like using it sometimes, and I don't want to have to carry a heavy vape. Like right now I'm on my vape mod, with the virus on top. And it's just a heavy box. Like if I'm going to a concert or something, I'm not going to drag that. I'll drag this and just puff on it like that. It'll get rid of my craving to puff on something like a vape mod or whatnot. But let's dig deeper into this. Something did happen to me, and I'm going to show you. But after I show you what else is in the box, there's a little box on the side here, which I haven't messed with, except for when getting the pods out. And the pods come sealed, in that little foil package thing you got to get rid of. This is the cable it comes with, an Android charger cable that fits here on the side. Very simple, and it charges really fast, and it lasts for quite a while. I barely have to charge this thing, and when I do charge it, it's really, really fast. So as far as that aspect, I really enjoy it. Now I'm going to try and recreate something that happened to me while I was puffing on this thing. Now, like I said, I have been using it quite extensively over the last 3 weeks, and there was something that kind of happened while I was working on some electronics. Now, when I'm working on electronics, I use my hands. So I'm carrying it like this all the time. Now, I don't know either if when I talk or breathe, it blows into this, and I guess sometimes even now you can still see like a little bit of condensation on there. I don't know if you can see that. See that? Like a little speck. Well, this thing started auto-firing on me, just out of nowhere, and I'm like freaking out. So I pulled the pod out, and I looked at it, and of course there was like a little globule of juice on those two little points right there. And I was wondering, I was like, man, that's a bad design flaw. So I'm going to try and recreate that, hoping that I don't blow this thing up. I don't think I will. I mean, I'm just trying to see if I can get it to auto fire again. Now, it didn't ruin the coil in here, which I thought it would have. After a while, I mean, I vaped it afterwards, and it did taste a little burnt. But after vaping it even more, the taste went away. So I don't know if they use a silica wick inside that, you know, kind of singes but then kind of goes away, washes away with new juice, or what. But if you have a burny taste, it just doesn't. Or maybe I got it out in time, who knows. But it was salvageable, and I didn't have to buy another one, which is a good thing. But let me see if I can recreate that. I'm gonna get the juice. Actually, that's not the juice I'm on. This is what I have on the virus. Chain vapes. But I have chain vapes. Why so cereal inside here? Because it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. I mean, not Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops. And I actually got the taste down pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one drop. I'm going to try and drop that right on the connections there. Just like that. Just like how I saw. Let me see what happens. Doesn't seem to really be. Must have been a one-time thing. Now, like I said, I was speaking and stuff like that, or even breathing into it, so I'm going to blow into it and see what happens. Yep, there it goes. It's auto-firing. Look at that. See that shit? Not a good design. Look at that. Auto-fire. On a Limitless. Plyrock. If you accidentally blow into this thing, it will auto-fire. So check that shit out, okay? Be careful and don't blow into this thing. Now, when I first did it, I did it inadvertently. I was probably breathing into it while I had it in my mouth while working. This gets very hot. It's actually leaking right now. Now, I don't know if I blew a seal or what, but that's not good. If somebody doesn't know what's going on, I mean, I know it's a small battery, but it will pop. Pow. You know, it's encased in aluminum. So you got to be really careful with that. That's the only design flaw that I really found in this thing. Other than that, to refill these little pods, you just take the top off and you lift either side of one of these little plugs, and you just see this little arrow, and you just fill it up. Now I'm going to see if this made my coil burn like it did last time, but as you can see, that's not a good thing, and I don't know if everybody knows about that, but when I try out something, I try out everything. So I didn't know how to clean that. I was like, yeah, you can get napkins and stuff in there, but the best way to clean it, what I found out, is just to get a Q-tip. Nice fresh Q-tip. Get in there. That can get in between the nooks and crannies of the pins without damaging them, and it cleans up everything. So now you have a nice dry surface. So if you get too much juice on there, it auto fires, which is not good. But you know, I think having a little bit of juice on there is not going to really hurt it. But if you get an excess amount, it just auto fires. Goes back to normal. Let's see what it tastes like. It tastes fine. Last time I did it on accident, I was staring at it like, what the fuck's going on? So I did get a burny taste after that because I didn't know what the hell to do. I just pulled the thing. It clicked in my head because I was like, what the fuck's it doing? You know, it just... But other than that, I mean, this is a really solid little piece of machinery. As far as me, like, I've tried a few of them. I tried the was it the E-Leaf, or I forgot what it's called, but it sucked. The little mini iCare Mini. The iCare Mini is the one I had. That one sucked. Even the iCare's regular ones sucked. I mean, you got splashback all over those damn things. I personally owned a Juul Pod, which I like, but I don't use nicotine anymore, so I don't use it. The other ones I know, like My Jet, I heard leaks, but I haven't, you know, personally checked it out, so I'm not gonna diss it until I try it. But as far as me owning them, this one has probably been the best one. Other than the auto fire thing, which is avoidable, of course. So I mean, just to let you guys know that it will do that if you accidentally breathe into it or blow into it. If it starts doing that, pull the little pod out. You know, that, I mean, it's pretty simple. But just keep an eye on it. Other than that, the flavor is good. You know, I actually enjoy it even with zero nicotine that I vape all the time, because if you get a good juice that has a good flavor in there, I mean, you taste it. You taste the juice. It's not dumbed down like the other ones I've tried before. I'm really impressed by what Limitless and Plyrock have done. And this is going down as my favorite pen so far. Now, I know that iCare has come out with some other ones, a small little metal one that I want to try out. And so, I don't ever diss these things. People who use them, good job, man. I mean, as long as it stops you from smoking, you know, that's all the better. I got my mom to quit smoking, which is crazy. She's been smoking for 30 years almost, and I got her on those Mark 10s that you got at the you know, little convenience stores and whatnot. I don't personally use them anymore, but that's how I stopped smoking in the first place. So, oop, I almost dropped it. But other than that, I don't have any, you know, reservations of, you know, buying those things at the gas station. I started off that way. Mine was called a Next or some crap like that years ago, and that's what got me off of smoking in the first place. And it's gotten my mother off of smoking so far. She's been a whole month without smoking, and I'm very proud of her. So don't diss people that use these. Don't diss people. Hey, they vape, only vape for you. Like I said, you don't gotta vape for nobody else. Like I said, Limitless, Plyrock did a really good job. I love this thing. It gives you a little bit more vapor than the other pens I've had. Like, you can really hit an iCare, but you know, you're always missing something, either the flavor or the vapor. Like this one's steady a good equal amount of both. And you get to choose your color, of course, which is also pretty tight. Anyway, other than that, that's it for me. Be careful when using this, because I did show you that it will start auto-firing on your ass. So be safe while vaping. I would say don't carry it around like this like I do. But if you do, just make sure that when it starts blinking and without you fucking puffing on it, to pull that fucking pod out, alright? Like I said, they are refillable. I did not see, we can do that right now, how much they are just to buy, but I'm pretty sure they're not that expensive. I'll go online right now and check it right quick. Let me see, blah blah blah. Let's see. Pulse pods. Let's see. Pulse pods. Pods. And they are going for, well, I mean, online you can get this for about 30 bucks, and a lot of them are sold out. I got this for $40 at Rock and Roll at 290. Those guys are awesome. I'm trying to see how much the pods are by themselves. But let me see, this one, how much for the pods by themselves? Because I got like 100 different juices. Let's see. Fill with ease, shop now. Okay, shop now. This is at limitlessmodcode.com. 30 bucks for the innovative pod system, which I think you can get it there online for 30 bucks, probably plus shipping. Okay, you get a 3-pack of Limitless Pulse vape pods for 15 bucks. I don't know if you can see them. See, there it is. 15 bucks for a 3-pack of those. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, they're refillable. I don't know how long these are supposed to last, but this one's lasted me a whole month. So I mean, and it still delivers great vape. So I mean, go out and get you one. If you like this style of vape pen, go grab it. I mean, be careful though, you know. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Go give CLOUDRIDERZ Worldwide a follow, me a follow. Get in on my giveaway if you haven't already. I have a lot of stuff I'm giving away. I only seen like 35 posts or some shit like that. You guys are not, you know, picking it up. Those of you who have already entered, thank you very much. Keep tagging people. You know, this has got to go to somebody. Anyway, I'm out. Only vape for you. Peace.